संतोष ऑर्गेनाइजर बना है.
Okay, fine. So now to get the bank address of the particular billing document. So let me take some billing document. Maybe I'll take this VPRK. Give the billing document number. You'll get an entry. See what is the BUKRS for this. BUKRS means company code, correct? So take the company code. Company code is 1000. Take this company code. Go to the table T012K. There is a table T012K. Go to this table. T012, not O. So here you give the company code. Company code is 1000. For the given company code, you have more number of house bank IDs and bank keys, and this is the bank account number. Okay. So now, yeah. Aditya, now you can record the session. Hello. Aditya, you are able to hear me? Hello. Hello. Yeah. Now I think you are unmuted. Okay, fine. Now you try to record the session so that you can listen the session later if required. Okay, so fine. Let us continue. So now let me take the house bank ID also 1000 and this bank key also 1000. Account number is some 10,100 or something is there. Yes, so now what you do, you go to the table BNK. There is a table BNK. So this requires a bank country key. Okay. So bank country key will be there in the table T012. If you, I'll open another session. Now already, yeah, I'll open in this session another table T012. Okay, so this is the bank country key BNKS. So what I'll do here, I'll give the BUKRS 1000. House bank ID also I'll give 1000. For this is the bankers. Bankers means bank country key, in which country the bank is there, and bankal, that means this is the bank key. Okay, so now what you need to do, go to the BNK table. In this give the bankers, that is the country, and bankal. Bankal means this one. Okay, once you give this, you will get the address of the bank. So this is what we are going to do now. T012K, this table, why this table is required? This table is required to get the account number of the particular customer for the given bank ID. So this has the account number 12K. This is HBK ID, this is the bank and this is the bank account number. So let me go to the smart form. Smart form program, I'll go first. I need to open maybe another session. Sorry. What is the Javed also came? Fine. What is the program name which we have created? Taxi driver. Huh? Awesome. Fine. Now what I'll do? Get the bank address. So to get the bank address, you go and select the table. Select single star from which table? T012 into also I'll make T012. So no into class is required here. Where? What can I put in where? BUKRS is equal to BBRK hyphen BUKRS, and what is our assumption is house bank ID is 1000. Okay, so HBK ID is 1000. Because if you don't give this HBK ID, one company code can have many house bank accounts.
Yes, sir.
So many house bank accounts will come. But what the company will generally do, the company will select a particular account and they want to pay your amount into that particular account.
They will provide that account number.
So house bank account ID they will provide. Based on the house bank account ID, you give the house bank account. So once you got these details, then select single star from BNK into, I'll declare the bank address also BNK here, and I will also declare T012K also for the next to get the account details. So here into class is not required, and here I'll say where BNK table. If I take you into the BNK table, so you need to give the bankers. Okay, so this bankers details will be there already. We have taken this T012. So in this T012 bankers will be there. Give that bankers here and bankal. Okay, so now based on this, you will get address of the bank. So after that, once you get the address, you can take this bank card. Strass means street. Okay, so and other things. So like Strass is there, ORT01 is there, branch, which branch it was. So all the details you can take it. Now after this, I want to get the account number. So with these two select queries, we got the bank address. Now we are trying for bank account number. To get the bank account number, select single star. And one more thing, a company can have in a single bank so many accounts it can have. So now see now what we'll do, select single star from where T012K into T012K we have already declared the work area, so it's not required, and where class. Now let us go to the where class of T012K table. In the T012K table you need to mention the company code Company code is VBRK-BUKRS, and you also need to mention the HBK ID, house bank ID. House bank ID will be there, that is hard coded as 1,000. So take the same 1,000. Otherwise, you can also say T012-HBK ID. That is same. Okay, so I'll say here T012-HBK ID. So now one more key here. A bank has so many accounts, so each and every account maintains ID for account. This is account ID. It's not account number. So bank can this is HTK ID. This is assume the HTK ID also here 1,000, so that we can get the single record into this work area. So now we got 3 records. Now what we need to do? Go to your smartphone. Get tax invoice. Go on exchange mode. Let me take you into this Remit 2 window. So before I'll give some address into this, I need to transport the data. I need to get the data which was collected inside the program into the smart form. So go to the form interface. So declare the work areas here. I'll declare T012, type T012, T012K, type T012K, next BNKA, type BNKA. So declare this and activate your smartphone. And now go to the program. Go to your this call function of the smartphone and include all the 3 work areas here. So now I am passing all the details to the smartphone. Now go to the smartphone. So right click, create text. So here we can't give the address number directly. So go here and give the details whatever you want, just like your script. Go to change editor. Now give here first what you want. Yeah, I'll go to the BNKA. I'll give the bank name. Okay, and then the next line. branch what I want to give a branch is this one. Then if you want to give, you can give the street. Better what I'll do, after the branch I'll give the account number, then I'll go for the street and others. So account number is this one, BANKN is the account number. BANKN. Street T012, sorry, BNKA, not T012, BNKA hyphen STRS, and country code we will give this BNKLZ. No, not this one. ORT01 will give. Let us see what is ORT01. Is a city with the pin code. So now, which paragraph format shall we apply? For example, what I will do, I will try to put the capital letters for this C1. And I will put a tab space. Let me, yeah, better we can apply P4. So I'll take this, I'll say P4. Let us have it like this. Text element is not required. If you want in script, only the text element concept is there. The smart form text element concept is not there. Okay, so there is space coming up here. Okay, now activate your smart form and execute your smart form. So instead of 0 I have given O many times. That's the problem. Check it, activate. Maybe I'll go to the smart form and once again I'll check whether I have given there as a O or T. I'll go here. I think this is 0. Form interface
D0,
0 only. Correct? So not a problem. I don't know whether that particular billing document number is there or not. If it's not there, we'll give another one. It's not there. Go to the VBRK table. Give the billing document number. Take the billing document number and give the particular billing document number in the. So this is how it is coming Deutsche Bank Group. So it is the address of Deutsche Bank Group. It's extended. The line was extended, so it was coming up here. Okay.
reduce the tab space length.
If you reduce the tab space length, we can make it till here only tab space. Maybe 1 centimeter we can reduce the tab space, so it will come. Okay. And then a signature window. If you
We can increase that window length also.
you can also increase the window length. Correct. You can do it. Okay. So now what I want to do, I will go to the signature window now. The next thing. Right click, create template. I'll create a template for the signature window. Just to show you that we can do a vertical alignment also for the template. So I'll go to the detail. What is the height of this signature window? Let us see. Signature window height is 3 centimeters. So I'll go to the template, details. What I'll do, I will make this, I want to make this into 2 halves like this, vertically. Okay. After that, I'll say right click, create text. Yeah, tell me. Otherwise,
Can you go divide in details?
in details, in details also you can do. Okay, so now go here, go to the change editor. Signature of the customer. I'll give this signature of the customer. And then I'll right click, create another text. So I'll go to here, go to change editor. Sales manager, signature of the sales manager I want, so I'll give the sales manager signature. So now I want to place it one below the other. So what I'll do, go to the output options, So here, yeah, and what about here? So I need to give one here, and this one,
This one, first one,
2, 1. Okay, now save it, check it, activate, and what I'll do, I'll go to this template, go to the template, then in the pattern, I'll select vertical pattern, this pattern. Okay, so that this line will come more thickly, middle line. Come activate. Go to the program. Okay, signature of the customer and sales manager. It was divided into 2 maps. If you want to divide it more clearly, precisely, you go to the detail reading and make the change.
I don't want this one. This is 1.5, this is 1.5.
Yeah, that's what. If you want to do that, go to the detail window and do that. So now, if you want to do this, what I can suggest you is go to this detail window. Okay, here there are 2 lines now. Okay, so height, what it was taken 10 mm, 10 mm. You make it 1.5 mm and 1.5 mm. Then it will become equally divided. Okay, so one more thing. Yeah, better you drop. Otherwise, you can add one more line here. If you want to make it into 3 parts, what you can do is insert another row, give C3 and the length number from and to. Okay, so this is how you can use a template. And in interview, you will get a question like, what is the difference between a template and table? Template has a fixed height. Table has, it's not a fixed height. That means as the content of the table overflows, say for example, this billing document has only 1 item. But later you can face some billing document which has 100 items or 20 items. So automatically next page will trigger. At the time you need to use table. Okay, if you use a template, it will be truncated. That means only for one page you can provide the template. Now the next one. So one more thing what I want to tell you is, sometimes your functional consultants, this is also extra thing, like which will be there morely in what I can say, live scenarios. Okay, so sometimes what will happen, your customer, that means otherwise your functional consultant will say, I will maintain a text in billing document. I want the text to be displayed here. What he will do, so because there is some small gap here, some small space here, in the script we have given some condition window. You remember condition window? Like that, I want to create one window here now. Okay, so what I will do, after signature window, I will create another window. I'll put it here. Go to the output options. I'll say 2.5 is the left margin, window width is 16, upper margin is 25.5, and height is 2. Let it be. So let me see the window is properly placed or not in the layout. I think it's properly placed now. Correct? So now what I'll do, I will put the name as conditions. Okay. So now I will show you the way, 3 ways of inserting the conditions text here. So the first one is, you create a standard text in SO10 transaction and put it here. You know how to create a standard text in SO10 transaction, correct? So do you remember any text which we have created in SO10?
Z conditions.
Yeah, Z conditions, correct. So let me go to that Z conditions window once. Z conditions. While discussing about the scripts, we have already done this.
Yes.
Okay. So now I want to put this text in the smart form. Now how to put it?
So here we have used insert.
Insert, correct. Now let us say here to put this, do we have insert? Let me go into the this one where it is. Go to my smart form. Go to the condition. Create a text. Okay. So now go to the general attributes of the text. Edit change editor. Text editor, change editor. Go to change editor. So insert text disable. And then how to insert? How to insert means now what you need to do. For the time being, I'll hide this form painter. This is not required. So now see, I have created a window, text window. There is something called type, text element. In the text element, there is something called include text. Okay, select this include text. Now it will ask, what is the text name? You give the text name Z conditions. Okay, so the remaining things will automatically fill. If this text does not exist, it should not go for a runtime dump. So I'll put this. Okay, and paragraph format. Which paragraph format we want this text to be displayed? P1, default paragraph format P1. I'll say activate. So now go to your smart form and I'll do one thing. What I'll do, I will also put the border for this. How to put the border for a window? We have already discussed in the last class. So go to the window, double click on the window, go to the output options. Here lines width and always drawbacks. Select these two checkboxes, activate. Now go to your driver program, execute. So whatever you have given in the standard text, that was coming up. Okay, now this is one way of getting the standard text. Now the second way of getting the standard text. Smart form has something called text module. See, the disadvantage of this thing is you cannot save at a time. You cannot save while you need to run another program called RSTXSTRAN. While creating this standard text, it will not ask any transport request. In SO10, whenever you create a standard text and save it, it will not ask whether to save it in a local package, local object or package. That kind of thing it will not ask. So if you want to transport it, what you can do, you have to go to program. I'll show you. This is SO10 transaction, correct? In SO10 transaction, I'll go in a change mode. I'll click on save. It will not ask me whether to save it on a local object or package. But if you want to transport this, what you need to do? You need to go to a program. There is a SAP standard program is available. RSTXTRAN. Remember the program name RSTXTRAN. Execute this program. Okay. So give the standard text name, set conditions, text ID is ST, language is English. Execute this and select the standard text, press enter, transfer text to correction and click on yes. Now it will ask the transport request. You save this in a transport request. This is the way, usual way we will do. Okay. So now this is something like you need to run a separate program to put the standard text in a transport request. Now in a smart form we have something advanced, like no need to run any special program. What you can do, come out of your smart form, there is something here called text module. Give the Z text and click on create. You give any name here, text module, click on create and type here whatever you want. I'll type here conditions coming from smart form text module. Okay, so that you can understand it later when you see, okay, this is coming from smart form text module. Save it. When you say it asks. Okay, so now give here package and save it. When you give a package, it will ask a transport request. You can save it also in local object if you don't want to transport it. You come back. Now remember this name. Go to the invoice in a change mode. Go to the conditions window. Now this I'll delete. Otherwise I'll do one thing. I'll keep this. Okay, so for this actually I'll say there is something called condition. If some condition is true, then print this. That's what we can say. So what I will do here, if 1 is equal to 2, 1 equal to 2, maybe this condition never correct. So now it will not print now. Okay. So I'll say this. So now I'll say create text, another text I was creating. In this I will show you how to include the text which you created in the smart form text module. Go to the general attribute. There is something here, text module. Select this. Click on yes. It will ask the name of the text module. Select here F4 and you can give form name. No, it's not required. I'll give here Z text, language, English, no error. If no text exists, select this and save it. Conditions coming from the smart form text module, it's appearing here itself. Now activate and go to your program and execute your program. Condition coming from the smart form text module. So like this, it's smart. You can create a text in a smart form text module and you can populate. And one more thing. And this is the billing document. Your functional consultants will go to a transaction VF03 to see this billing document details. They will not go to the VBRP table. They will not go to the VBRP table. What these people will do, your functional consultants, they will go to the VF03 transaction. So this is the transaction to display the billing document details. They'll give this number here, press enter. So what will happen? Billing document details. See, there are 2 items are there, correct? In the billing document, 2 items are coming. Now what these people will say, I'll give a text. This is a header detail. This icon indicates a header detail. Okay, I'll come back to show you in detail. This is a header detail, display document header details, and this is the item details, display item details. Okay, so now I'll go to the header. So now if you see here, there is something called header text. What the requirement, how the people will give you the requirement. I'll maintain the text here. This text should come in my smart form. Smart form. So that kind of thing. How to do it? First, what you need to do? First, we'll maintain some text here. Billing document. Go in a change mode. Press enter. Go to the header details. Go to the header text. So here form header or header note 1. Select any one. Double click on this form header. So now what you can do? Click on this. Create. I am creating a form header. And you can also choose the language here. German or English or whatever. I will choose English language. Okay. So I will say here text coming from VF02 transaction billing document. Now these people will save it. What the requirement is, whatever the text they will maintain here, that should display in our. Now let the thing get saved. Okay. So now what I'll do, I'll completely come back. Go to once again VF03 and go to the particular document inside. Go to the header. Go to the header text. Now form header. Where is that form header? It's gone. You have maintained, no? If it is not done properly, you do it once again. Create and change. Yeah, it's there. Okay. So now what you need to do is go here. Click on detail button. Click on this button. Okay. Now go to header. Click on go to header. If you click on go to header, see what is the text name? This is just like billing document number. What is the language? English. Text ID 001. This is for form header. It is 001 always. This is constant. As long as you create a form header, this is 001. And text object BBDK. Remember this. Note down these details. Once you note down these details, come to your smartphone. Okay. So now what I will do? I don't want to display this text. I'll give some wrong condition here. I'll create text. Okay. So now here what I want to give is I want to give the text ID, text number, etc. What is the text ID? Same as that of the billing document number. But billing document number, see, whenever we are printing the smart form, billing document number does not have two zeros. Say for example in the print preview, I am printing the billing document number. Billing document number is starting with a 9. But if you see here, where is this? This one. It has two zeros in front of. How to add two zeros? So you put it as a numeric. Otherwise, there is a function module. You will use the function module. Okay. So I'll create the function module in the smart form. So let us go to the smart form builder. Go to the global definitions. Okay. I'll create here GVBELN global variable. Otherwise, I'll say G underscore VBELN type type VBRK hyphen VBELN. I have created one variable. Save this. I'll right click, create, flow logic, program lines. I'll put a program line here. So input is, what is that? I want VBAK. So for VBAK we have created one work area. What is that? Sorry, not VBAK, it's VBRK. Global definition, did I have given VBRK? Yeah, fine. VBRK, we have given the work area name is VBRK. So now in the code, I'll give VBRK. And the output is G underscore VBELN. So go here, I'll save this. There is a function module. I'll tell you the function module name. Function module name is conversion exit alpha input. This is a function module. Hello? Hello? Okay. So I'll check this. Conversion exit alpha input is there or not? Yeah, conversion exit alpha input is a function module. Alpha, no, I think it's wrong. Conversion exit alpha input. Otherwise, what you can do, if you want this function module, go to your VBRK table. Click on display. Go to the Veblen data element. Go to the domain. There is alpha is there now. Here you see conversion exit alpha input. So take this function module. And go to SE37. Give the function module. This function module has an importing parameter input and exporting parameter output. Okay, so if you give input as a billing document number without zeros, this function module will give with zeros. So now I'll go to the smart form. I'll go to the smart form, and here what I'll do, G underscore VBELN is equal to VBRK hyphen VBELN. So whatever is there in the work area, I'm putting into the G underscore Veblen. Then I'm saying call function. What is the function module name? Conversion exit alpha input. I'll copy the function module name from here. Conversion exit alpha input. And here exporting what we are going to export. What is there here in import, that will export from there, correct? So input, what is the input for this? G underscore VBELN. What is the importing? Then the next one is importing. What is the import? OUT PUT, output. Output equal to G underscore VBELN. Again, I will capture the output in Veblen itself, so in the same variable. Okay, so now I'll check this for the syntax errors. So checks has executed successfully. Okay, which one? No exceptions. This function module does not have any exceptions. So let us see whether it has some exceptions. no exceptions. Okay, so no need to write. Okay, save it, check it.
Here pattern will not be available.
Pattern is not available, so that's why I
That's why
came
we
to
are
this.
writing.
Yeah, I have written. Okay, so then once you got the billing document number in G underscore Veblen, now go to the text element.
Yes.
Okay, here you give dynamic text. Field name not required. Dynamic text I think not required. No, I don't want dynamic text. I'll make this as include text. I'll make this as include text. In include text name I need to give, correct? Text name. What is the text name? Text name is nothing but billing document number, including zeros. So here I will give that is there in this variable G underscore Veblen. Okay, so I'll put two ampersands and click on this. This is a dynamic value. I want a dynamic value. Then this is not hard coded. Previously, if you know the text SO10 standard text name, you are putting it here. But here this is a variable. In this value will change. So if you make this variable as a dynamic, then put this. Click on this dynamic value. Text object. What is the text object? Not here. We went to the form header. Yeah. What is the text object? BBBK. So go to your smart form. View here BBBK. What is the text ID? ST. What is the language? EM. And check this. Save it. BBBK ST does not exist. Okay, maybe text ID is different, I think. Let us see. Text ID is not ST, sorry. Text ID is 0001. So give this 0001. Now save it, check it, and activate. Okay. Now come to your program. So whatever you have given there, that was coming up. Okay. So this is how you can get the standard. These are the different ways of getting the standard text and put it into the smart form. Now the next thing is footer. You know how to put the footer, correct? So can you put it? Fine.
Sir, one more thing, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, in this one, description. Sir, if you want some more description over that, what we can, how we can.
What some more description? It's already coming. Total description is coming.
Yes, sir.
If the description is exceeding this length, it will automatically come into the second line. It's not like a script.
Like this, sir. There is one item. For that item, like if it's some power cables or like that, item is there. For that, they are mentioned temperature range and.
Where they have mentioned.
If he required.
Yeah, correct.
Can we that one also put?
If we can,
below that one also.
so like this, you can get it.
In that one we can't put it.
In this one, actually, you tell me like there is no option.
Material number is
Actually,
there.
yeah, material number is there.
Below that, I need in a bracket. It's a temperature range and like that.
No, actually, thing is all this data is coming from certain database.
Yeah.
In the database, your text should be there.
Yes, sir.
Give the field name here, then it will come. If it is not there in the database, it should be stored as a text like this. Okay. So if it is stored as a text, then you need to call like this, include text. If whatever you said it is there in a database table, then you can give the database table hyphen field name.
Yes.
If it is stored like this, say if you go to the VBRK print program, VBRK, you want to maintain some text for each and every item, correct?
Yes.
So VBRK, sorry, I'll go to the VF02 transaction. I'll give the billing document number. So I think we are editing that. I'll just show you, I'll just tell you what to do. Here. This is for header we have maintained this. For item, if you want to maintain the text, that functional consultants will do that. For item number 10, I want to maintain a text. Click this. Go to the item text and maintain it here. After maintaining, go to the display icon, take the corresponding text name, text ID, etc. and print it. That is one way. Another one.
Come in that terms and means condition table.
Not required. You can also print in a main window.
Main window also.
Yes. You can also print in a main window. Okay. Fine. So Aditya and Javed is there. Correct. So Javed and Aditya, if you have some questions, you can ask me. Shall we go to the next concept, like how to trigger this smart form from the transaction? Shall we go to the next concept?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. So now what will happen in general? Your functional consultant will not go to the SE38, he will not give the program name, he will not execute like this. What he will do is, he will go to the VF03 transaction. He is only concerned about this billing VF03 transaction or 02 or 01. He will go here, he will give the billing document number, and what he will do, billing document issue output 2. He will click on this and he will select this RD00. Here he will click the print preview. When he clicks the print preview, see already what happening, there is a script coming up. This is a script. This is SAP standard script. SAP has already some standard script. So from that standard script, this was coming up. All these details. See, there are 2 items are there. 2 item related details, and we have taken the quantity, price, net price, everything was coming up. Okay, and some footer is there. So now, what will be your requirement? Something like, they don't want this form. They don't want the form which we have created. So how to trigger this? I'll show you once again. Go to VF03, billing document, issue output 2. Then they will select this RD00, click on print preview. Right now, this layout is SAP standard layout. I want to change this to our own smart form. Whatever the smart form we have developed, that should appear here. So to do that, go to the transaction NASE. Go to the transaction NAS. So there are different applications are available here. Whether you are going to make a purchase order, whether you are going to make a sales order or delivery or billing or whatever it is. For billing, the application is V3. Select this V3 and click on output types. There is a button here, output types. Click on this output types. Okay, so there are so many output types are there. If we went to this particular VF02 3 transaction. Then which output type we have given? I went to the VF03 just now, correct? I have given this. After that, billing document issue output to. Then this is message type or output type, RD00. This is called output type. We have given RD00 as output type. So now here in this screen, I will find out RD00 if it is there. RD00 is there for invoice. Now select this processing routines, click on this processing routines. If you click this processing routines, here you can see this is the program and this is the form they are using. So that means SAP has developed this script and SAP has developed this driver program. So they are using this script and this driver program.
We need to change to our
So
our script.
now what we need to do? We need to change. We need to put here our smart form or script name, and we need to put here our own driver program. But SAP hasn't done. It will not accept our own driver program. We need to do some small changes in our driver program. Let us see what are all the changes we need to do. First, what I will do, I will copy this standard program, SAP standard program. I will go to SE38 and open it. This is SAP standard program. To print the invoice, I'll open this. SAP has written some code inside. So now, what is this? Form routine. Form routine entry. Note down this entry. In this program, what SAP is saying is, in this program, there is a subroutine whose name is entry. So now I'll go here, click on F, find entry. If you observe, see, there is a subroutine starting with the form entry. Okay. So what you can understand from this is, whenever you execute billing document issue output to and then click on print preview, your cursor will go to this form and then your program will trigger from there. Just like if you execute your program, the cursor will go to the start of selection. Just like that, now the cursor will go to the entry of this particular program. Okay. So now what I will do, I want to change the SAP standard program. Can I change SAP standard program?
No, sir.
So I cannot change. It will ask access key. So it will ask access key. I cannot change the SAP standard program. So what I will do, I will copy this program into G program. I will click on this copy button. I will make it ZRVADIN01. Click on copy. Select all except the includes. Copy it. Save it as a local object. Now the program is copied. Now I can change this. Okay, go to the form entry. This is the form entry, correct? The form entry, some coding is there. I will comment this code. Okay. So now I will go to my driver program. What is our driver program? Z tax driver. I'll go here, display. So there are some data declarations we have done. Copy these data declarations and paste it on the top of this driver program. Okay. So now let us see whether it says something correct or wrong. I'll save, check. When I'm checking what it was saying, T001 is already declared. So in this top, if you observe somewhere, see T001, SAP is already declared in tables. So no need to maintain in your program. Remove this and check. VBRK is already maintained. Okay, so VBRK is not required. So I'll remove the VBRK also and check. So now there was no more errors. It's giving warnings. Okay, let it be, not a problem. Now come to the form routine. Can we give a parameter here? Parameter something something. So here if you go to our program, we have given parameter Veblen, type VBRK Veblen. But this is which purpose we are doing. When you go to the VF03 transaction, you give the billing document number there and it should trigger. There should be no parameter. Okay, so don't give this. Don't give this. So on startup selection, there are two performs there. Select these two performs and put it here. Inside the entry and inside the form and form, put the two performs. And for this, all the code is in a form and form. All the code, select all the code, subroutines, come down totally and paste this. Paste at the bottom of the program. Now save it and check it. So now what it is saying? A form already exists with the name get data. In the SAP standard program also there is a form is there with the get data. Now what I will do? I will change my form name. I will say get data 1. In the perform also I will say get data 1. Okay. Here also I will say get data 1. Save it. Check it. Now what it was saying? P underscore Veblen, I don't know. Because we are fetching in our program, we are fetching data based on parameter. But here what you need to give? You need to say NAST hyphen OBJKY of length 10. You need to give this. Remember this. NAST is a table or it's a work area which has a field name is OBJKY, which stores the billing document number which you enter in VF01 transaction. So by that value you are fetching this data. Now save it. Check if you are getting any more errors. No more errors. Okay. And then one more thing. Whenever you create a smart form, it will generate function module. This is the function module name. So you have created a smart form today. It has given this number 187. You stopped using the smart form after 6 months. You came back and again you activated the smart form. Now what will happen? It will give another number. It may give another. It may allocate another number. So this number, whatever you are getting 187 or something at the end of the function module, that will change dynamically. Sometimes it will be 187. If you are using regularly, the same function module will be allocated. But if you are not using that regularly, what will happen? Some new function module will create. But at that time, what will happen? This program will not work. To avoid that, what we'll do? There is a function module. The function module name is SSF underscore function module name. SSF function module name. You call this function module. For this function module, you need to pass the smart form name. What is the smart form name we have created? Z tax underscore is not there, I think. Let me see. ZX invoice. There is no underscore. So whatever the smart form name, I will give it here. And this function module will give the corresponding function module which this smart form will generate. Okay, so in the importing, I'll say function module name. I need to capture the function module name in a variable. So let me see how these people has declared this inside the function module. copy that and declare a variable here, data, local variable. LV means generally the naming convention local variable. You can give any name, of course. Name type, this one, give the same type as that of the type. Give this variable name and capture the smart form function module into LV FM name. Once you get this, instead of giving this, you give this LV FM name. So, okay. Now activate your driver program. Take this report, go to the next transaction, go in a change mode. I'll give here program. I'll give form name. We are not giving a form name, we are giving the smart form name. So I won't change this. I'll put the smart form name here. Smart form name is tax invoice. Get tax invoice. I'll put the smart form name here. So what I'm changing? For the print output, program name I have changed and I have given the smart form. Save it. Now the configuration is done. So now you go to the VF03 transaction. Give this billing document number. Billing document issue output 2. RD00 is coming up. Now give the print preview. It's asking the output device. Give LP01 print preview. Our invoice is coming. Okay. So this is how you can put our own, that means you can configure our own invoice to the SAP standard transaction. Okay. So try to do the same with the script. What script is? What is the script we have created? General note. I will tell you the procedure. You just try to do it on your own. So go to the next transaction. Okay. Here now we have something called shipping. Okay. So go here shipping, and we also have something called transport. Wait, let me see. Goods recipient, purchase order, purchase order. Yeah, you go for shipping. Click on output types. Take this delivery note LD00. Go to the processing routines. Currently SAP is using this program. This is a SAP standard program, driver program, and this is a SAP standard delivery note script. Okay. So what you need to do is you copy this program as a G program and paste our logic, put our logic, paste it over here, and then which transaction you need to go to execute this. How to execute? For billing, you have gone to the transaction VF03. For delivery, VL03. In the beginning classes, I have told you all the list of transactions I have given. So just check that. So this is VL03 transaction. So from VL03, if you go, then you can give an output for the delivery document. Try to do it. Okay. So with this, we complete the scripts and smart forms. So the next concept is user exits. Okay. So let us start user exits in the next class. You try to practice and finish it off. So here you need to give some delivery document number here. See, the delivery document means you need to go to LIKP table, take one number and put it here, and then outbound delivery, output, printer. Give it. then the output will come. The SAP standard script will come. You change it to our own. Okay. Fine. So we will close the session for the day. We'll meet in the next class tomorrow, maybe at the same time at around 3 at 3:15. I'll be here.
Okay, sir.
Fine. See you all. Bye.